The camera opens with a sweeping shot of a quiet mountain road at sunrise, soft gold lights spilling across the curves as the 2026 Suzuki V-Strom 250 rolls into frame. The engine hums gently, the silhouette instantly recognizable as part of Suzuki's adventure touring, compact, confident, and ready for the long road ahead. And today, we're diving deep into everything this refreshed 250cc machine brings to the table for riders who crave versatility without stretching their budget or jumping into high-displacement territory. The story of the V-Strom lineup has always been about blending practicality with adventure, and the 2026 V-Strom 250 follows that mission with surprising maturity. In the 2026 update, Suzuki has refined the engine, trimmed weight where needed, improved ride quality, and sharpened the design language to be more in line with its bigger brothers of the V-Strom 800 and 1050. But the best part is that the bike still positions itself as an accessible entry point into the adverb world, especially for new riders, commuters, and weekend explorers who want reliability along with genuine capability. Let's talk performance first, because Suzuki has clearly taken feedback from previous generations and poured it into this model. The 249cc parallel twin engine might not sound earth-shattering at first, but the tuning has been optimized for low and mid-range torque, giving the bike that extra push riders need when overtaking in city traffic or climbing hilly terrain. With smoother throttle response and reduced vibration thanks to internal balancing tweaks, the engine feels more refined than ever. It produces power in a very predictable and confidence-inspiring way, something that new adventure riders will appreciate immediately. Out on the open road, the V-Strom 250 reaches cruising speeds comfortably, settling into a steady rhythm without the engine feeling stressed. Riders can expect a top-end performance that's adequate for highway stretches, but the true joy comes from its mid-range versatility and the way it handles varied terrain. Whether you're threading through congested city streets, carving along twisty country roads, or navigating gravel paths, the bike feels composed. Suzuki has dialed in fuel injection mapping for smoother power delivery and better efficiency, helping the bike achieve excellent mileage, one of the key advantages of this segment. Suspension has always been a defining feature for the V-Strom family, and Suzuki continues that heritage here. The 2026 model features a front telescopic fork tuned for improved comfort, absorbing bumps and uneven surfaces without feeling too soft or wallowy. The rear monoshock is adjustable, allowing riders to dial and preload depending on riding style or luggage. It's not meant for hardcore off-roading, but it thrives in light adventure conditions in unpaved roads, mild trails, and sketchy rural routes where a street-only bike would struggle. This is an adventure commuter hybrid built with real-world conditions in mind. Speaking of real-world riding, the ergonomics are a standout. The triangular geometry seat, handlebars, and foot pegs is tailored for comfort on long rides. The upright seating position gives superb visibility, making the bike easy to maneuver in tight spaces or urban environments. The seat height strikes a friendly balance that accommodates a wide range of rider heights, something that's crucial in the global markets where the V-Strom 250 appeals the most. The seat cushion itself has been reshaped with better foam density for long-distance comfort, meaning fewer breaks and less fatigue on those extended weekend trips. Design-wise, the 2026 Suzuki V-Strom 250 carries a more aggressive and mature aesthetic. The front end now adopts a sharper, redesigned LED headlamp inspired by the larger V-Strom models. The windscreen has been reshaped for better aerodynamics and wind deflection, offering enough coverage to reduce chest pressure during higher speed riding. The side panels feature updated textures and lines that give the bike a more rugged adventure profile, while the exposed subframe hints at practicality for mounting panniers or luggage racks. The instrument cluster has also received a modern refresh. Suzuki equips this model with a crisp full LCD display that includes gear position, fuel efficiency stats, trip meters, service reminders, and even smartphone connectivity in some markets. The Bluetooth-enabled features allow riders to receive notifications and track ride data, making the bike feel more premium and aligned with current expectations for motorcycle tech. The controls are intuitive, and the menu system is easy to navigate even for beginners. When it comes to braking performance, the V-Strom 250 continues to deliver reliable stopping power with front and rear disc brakes supported by dual-channel ABS. Suzuki has refined the ABS sensitivity to perform more confidently on loose surfaces without being overly intrusive. This is a crucial update that gives riders more control during emergency stops or sudden brake inputs, especially when the road conditions are unpredictable. One of the standout characteristics of the V-Strom 250 has always been its fuel economy, and that continues to be one of its biggest selling points in 2026. With improved efficiency in both engine tuning and fuel management systems, riders can expect excellent mileage, making it one of the most cost-effective adventure bikes to run daily. Combined with its manageable maintenance costs and reputation for long-term reliability, this bike becomes a practical choice for students, commuting professionals, and long-distance travelers who want to minimize fuel expenses. Suzuki's focus on value becomes even more evident when looking at its pricing strategy. The expected price for the 2026 Suzuki V-Strom 250 sits around an accessible bracket, typically in the competitive entry-level adverb range. While pricing will vary depending on region, it remains positioned as an affordable gateway into the adventure touring segment without cutting corners where it matters. Riders get modern design, practical features, and real-world performance at a price that makes sense, especially in developing markets where affordability directly impacts model success. But perhaps the most compelling reason the V-Strom 250 stands out is its unique balance. It isn't trying to be the fastest, the most powerful, or the most hardcore off-road machine. Instead, it offers a thoughtful blend of comfort, reliability, and versatility. It's a bike that can glide through everyday commute stress, carry luggage for a weekend getaway, tackle broken roads without hesitation, and still return excellent mileage. For many riders, especially beginners and budget-minded adventurers, that balance is exactly what they're looking for. The 2026 model also introduces a few small but noteworthy refinements that improve ownership experience. The redesigned rear carrier is stronger and more compatible with aftermarket luggage. The improved LED lighting all around enhances visibility and safety. The updated bodywork uses more durable scratch-resistant materials. Even the switchgear has been redesigned for better tactile feel and durability. These small details collectively lift the bike's overall quality perception. As the camera switches to riding shots of smooth highways, dusty backroads, tight urban alleys, we see the bike performing effortlessly in each scenario. The lightweight chassis makes it feel nimble, especially for new riders, while the broader torque band helps it punch above its displacement. The mild adventure suspension setup ensures that bumps and rough surfaces don't jolt the rider. And as the bike glides past scenic landscapes, the V-Strom DNA feels unmistakable: freedom, exploration, and long-lasting dependability. For riders stepping into the adventure world for the first time, the V-Strom 250 is one of the most confidence-building platforms available. For experienced riders looking for a budget-friendly commuter that can handle the occasional adventure detour, it's equally compelling. And for Suzuki loyalists, it carries forward the unmistakable V-Strom spirit in a compact, efficient, and surprisingly capable package. As the video winds down, the V-Strom 250 is parked on a scenic overlook, the sun setting behind distant mountains. The bike stands there quietly, simple, sturdy, and ready. Whether you're riding to work, exploring new towns, or planning your first long-distance tour, the 2026 Suzuki V-Strom 250 is built to be a companion you can trust. It isn't just an entry-level adverb bike, it's an invitation to start your riding journey with confidence, comfort, and Suzuki's signature reliability.